Another day in Neverwinter. And that's what we got right now. So, setting up the stream. I want to welcome everybody back. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Had a lot of fun myself. Hopefully, that will continue tonight. Not going to work on the maze engine tonight. For people that are wondering, we're not done with the dailies yet. So, we will, though, start on a new campaign tonight and then carry that in to the next part of the game. And I think the maze engine we'll have to work on. I think it's going to end up being next weekend because we got Recore this week. And when Recore drops, I'll be playing that throughout the week, and so I think it's going to end up being next weekend that we get back into the next part of the maze engine. Which isn't a big deal. Sayan, what's going on? How you doing? Let's go ahead and grab the next daily and knock that out real quick.
We got word from the Lords of
Somewhere in Neverwinter. I don't like that. Alright, BLACKLAKE District at least. Gives us a location. So we'll go ahead and take care of this real quick, and then we will continue on our quest. I think we're going to work on the elemental evil. I think that is where we're going to go. If you guys are noticing some lag or some disruption, it's actually in-game. It's not the stream. Hopefully that'll cool down here in a little bit. It's a Saturday night. There's a lot of people playing. Let's go, let's go. BLACKLAKE. Let's hit up this daily. Saying you are the first. Saturday nights are rough. Sometimes we get big crowds on Saturdays. Sometimes we get smaller crowds. The Saturday, it's like people are out. They're out and about. They're having fun. And they don't necessarily want to sit at home and watch video games. And I don't blame them, so... But we are in for a good night. Once I finish this daily quest here, we will probably get into... let's go ahead and see. What do we got? Campaigns. People have been telling me the elemental evil is the way to go. And that there's good items and good things. We're 14% into the maze engine. See, we're working on that right now, so... We'll be done with this in a couple of days, and then we'll move on with the maze engine. But elemental evil, I think, is what we'll be starting tonight, so I'm kind of excited about that. Hopefully we got some people up here that are willing to fight some demons. Because the first set is going to be right up here. I don't see a lot of people walking around right now. Whoa! That was a freaking, like, boss. I am going to need more people for this. Yeah, not gonna work, baby. Not gonna work. We're gonna get our ass handed to us here. Get in there and fight them. Their range is so deep. Wow. Just so much damage. If I can get in there and kill Stinker, if we can only have the boss to deal with, we might be okay. Yeah, he is just picking on me hard. I need to actually switch out. Let's switch companions. Guido, what's going on? You can help? Alright, man, I need you. Monkey Soul. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna invite Swag. Swag is on. Guido's coming. Because we can finish this daily, guys, then we can move on to the next campaign. We're starting on Elemental Evil tonight. Get the first part of that done. We'll be good to go. Alright, I did not, for some reason, get... there we go. He's an honest fighter, guys. Retro is an honest fighter. Hey, Monkey Soul, yeah, we could definitely play sometime. You're more than welcome to join the guild and play with any of the people that are on. There we go, Guido. That's done. I should probably turn on my mic just for kicks. We just want to knock out this daily, and then we'll start the Elemental Evil campaign. So that is the plan. The gaming universe, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I don't blame you, Soul. I mean, it's a Saturday night, right? You gotta be out and about, having a good time. Thanks for stopping in, though. Thanks for reviving Amulet. Ooh, very nice. All right, Guido is in the area. Incoming enemies, a baby.
I'm here to lend you a hand, adventurer.
Oh, it looks like we actually have an NPC with us this time. Oh crap. Oh no, get out of there! It's like, get out of there. I'll wait for you, Guido. I need a meat shield over here. Alright, bud, here we go. Let me see if I can share this with you. It is a daily, but I don't know if you've done this one today or not, so... cannot be shared, unfortunately, the dailies. Alright, there he is. There's the big guy. Whoa, get out of there. Man, I got the aggro on me so bad. You ever played Neverwinter Sand? You need to check it out, man. It's not bad, especially if you got a PS4 or an Xbox. And well, it's even on PC, but I mean, it's a free MMO. It's definitely worth checking out. Just run this guy around a little bit here. There we go. Boom! Finally down. Alright, the next one not nearly as bad. Chills, what's going on, man? Welcome. It's good to see some of you guys on a Saturday, man. I didn't really think doing a Saturday stream around this time would... a lot of you guys would be available, but it's cool seeing you. How you doing? You having a good weekend? Oh, here they come. Here they come. Hey, Swag, man, we're just finishing up this daily real quick, and then we're going to head back to Protectors and start the Elemental Evil campaign. Should be the last set of guys. Oh, never mind. Big demons. Very nice. Chills, you're playing Legion right now? Nice. Did I even try it yet? It's this whole month. What does that mean? It's this whole month. And yes, I've tried Legion, man. I got like 10 parts up on the channel already. With the one of the first dungeons. I should probably be farther than I am, but there's a lot of games going on. Truthfully, I think tomorrow night is going to be Warcraft night. Alright, I'm going to turn this daily in and then head back to Protectors. So anybody that wants to group and go on the Elemental Evil campaign start will meet in Protectors Enclave. Oh, did you even try the event yet? No, I have not done really any of the event yet.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
We're working on the maze engine right now, but we've hit a point of dailies that need to be done. I think this is going to end up being like a 30-day campaign at least, because you have to do these 5 dailies. Alright, so there's 3 of them done. Need 2 more. No big deal, but then like you do a couple chapters and then you have to do 10 dailies. And then a couple chapters and then 15 dailies, and then you can end finish the campaign. So it's going to be a little while. That's why I put it up on its own playlist, because I'm going to get lost in the fray. Alright, I'm actually going to Protectors now so that we can start this Elemental Evil campaign. Oh, the chance of getting that mount, though, gaming, is probably, let me say, low. Is it going to be low? Alright. Quests. We need to talk to Nox to get that. I think we have to talk to Nox to get the quest. To talk to the Druid to start this. Control Wizard. Goku. Level 61, almost 62. I mean, like, I could kill a snake probably and hit 62. Look at that experience bar.
Protectors Enclave needs your help.
The
It's
wizard
not the
rest-
Marvelous game.
You may have noticed the large statue of Lord Neverwinter that once graced the central plaza of Protectors Enclave has been replaced with a large tree. This is the Tree of Elemental Balance. According to Archdruid Morning Dawn, it is the city's only defense against a new threat rising in the Sword Coast. Lord Neverwinter is taking this threat quite seriously and would like you to render what assistance you can to the Archdruid. You can find her near the tree in the central plaza.
Alright, here we go. Let's get it going. The Elemental Evil campaign. It says you can't share the start of the quest, but I know you can do the campaign, Guido, so... you get it from Sergeant Nox. You'll get the quest to talk to Archdruid. I figured we could start this tonight. We'll do the two campaigns at the same time because of the dailies slowing us down on Maze Engine. Alright, so here we go, guys. Start it out. Thank you for coming. Minx is quite capable, but I fear the situation is more than one man can handle.
The elemental threat continues. As a druid, I'm committed to maintaining a balance between the various forces of nature. Temporary imbalances are to be expected and usually sort themselves out. Recently, however, the currents of the elemental forces throughout the Sword Coast have changed in ways that are causing dangerous concentrations of the elements. The Tree of Elemental Balance allows me to affect this flow, but my attempts to stabilize things have been unsuccessful. I believe that someone or something is deliberately...
Holy crap. Those are amazing items for the first quest.
Good miniature giant space hamster, eh? You are, Boo. Eh? Oh, hello, fellow hero. I am Minsk, hero of Rashomon. I have been to the Hells and to the Throne of Gods, so you can say that Minsk has seen a thing or two. Minsk and Boo will meet you in Ebon Downs, and then we shall kick the butt of all evil.
Alright, Minx. Joshua Conlon, thank you for the sub to the channel. Welcome. Alright, investigate the elemental disturbance in Ebon Downs. Go to the Cave of Elements. Here we go. This is actually a good campaign to do. It looks like we're going to upgrade our gear quite a bit, just right on the first couple quests.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Alright guys, I will wait for you here in the Ebon Downs. What's going on, Rodney? up, man? We're working on the elemental evil. Yes, Black Mountain. I'm finally doing them. Finally doing them. So if anybody wants in, let me know. We got Swag Lord and Guido here at the moment.
Business is dead in this town.
Are you about ready, Guido? Well, when I hit 60, Sergeant Knox gave the quest. And the quest is to talk to the Archdruid in the middle of town.
Business is dead in this town.
Mountain Man, I barely ever listen to anybody. I mean, I hear ya, I'll respond to ya, but I'm a lost soul, man. I'm always just kind of going off on my own. It's usually the wrong choice. But thanks for the advice. It looks like I'm finally going to get some good gear. Right off the bat, these quests are showing some nice gear. Both that weapon and robe are going to be used right away. See if I have anything to get rid of. I always have some things to get rid of, I guess. Don't need these anymore. Look at that. Guys, I got 81 lock boxes. Holy crap. Like, what's the chance that I got something good in there? That's good. Maybe I'll be a little bit more badass after these quests then. So we're just doing this part to even start the campaign. We haven't even got into it yet. Any luck, Guido? Did you go to Sergeant Knox?
Be acquainted with your business.
Business is dead in this town.
Over 960 lockboxes? Man. They do drop quite often. That's pretty much why I got so many. Is like I didn't have enough keys. Eventually I was getting so many lockboxes I just didn't have the keys. They were like forcing me to try to buy some keys, and I wasn't going to do it. Alright, let's look at the map here. Guido, we're going to head out here in just a second. Did you not find it? Nox should have the original quest. If he doesn't give you anything, then maybe just go to the middle of town by the big tree. And the Archdruid is right there. Maybe you can talk to the Druid directly. Because if you go to the campaign, it just tells you to talk to Archdruid Morning Down in Protector's Enclave. And she's at that big giant tree. Right across from where you get the daily dungeon keys. We could show you really quick. I think. Did you find her? All right. I'm coming in there too. I think Swag's coming in there too, real quick. Yeah, I just suck having all these boxes because I know that like 90%, probably 99% of them are things that it's not that big of a deal. But what if you were to get that Griffin mount? That would be so sweet.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Were you able to talk to him, Guido? Yeah, because I got it off of her. You talk to her, and then you can talk to Minx here too, and that's pretty much it. Well, I can't share it. You actually gotta...
Balance is restored for the moment, but we must remain vigilant.
Well, if you go into your if you go into your thing and look at the campaigns, and then down to Elemental Evil, I mean, it tells you to talk to her, so she should. At level 60, she should have something for you. Well, maybe just being in the group, you're doing the campaign right now. That's possible too. Were you able to get the campaign started, Swag?
Dungeon chests hold.
Come, let us go dispense some justice.
Alright, well, maybe you are on the campaign and you don't even know it, man. I mean, the campaign itself isn't open yet. We have like a quest to do first, so maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah, man, you gotta get in here and start tanking for us then. Oh, look at that companion. That's what I want. Just flaming like Ghost Knight. Ebon Downs, guys, and Guido, that's where we're going. Ebon Downs. Check the map here. Oh, good. There you go. Five minutes to invoke. Oh, you're on Xbox One. I think you said that before, man. Sorry if you did. Nothing wrong with that, but it does suck. Can't play together. All these losers. Yeah, I've been getting quite a bit of AD gaming from these campaign quests. Quite a bit. Oh, looks like we're going into a cave here. Hey, Mountman, you got an Xbox One. Are you looking forward to Recore coming out on Tuesday? Just so you guys know, on Wednesday night stream, we'll be playing Recore, and hopefully get a good portion of the game done that night. It looks really sweet.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Here's old Minx.
If they have disturbed a single hair on Boo's head, they will pay. They will pay! Boo and I found some unsavory ruffians camped outside the cave. When we tried to enter, the brothers attacked us. The fighting was fierce. Boo was incensed by their backstabbing. Many ankles and eyeballs were bitten.
Alright, we gotta save Boo. Well, nice. Found Boo quick. Now we just need to make our way through. It looks really good, Mountain. It looks like a really good game. I can't wait to get into it. It's like from the minds of Mega Man and Metroid Prime. I don't know how you could go wrong on that. To actually change.
So, the Black Earth hasn't completed its node.
Burnrail has us playing mercenary at Helmshold. This is the first elemental seed we've collected. What the?
Oh no. Level 62. We're just wiping the floor with them. Oh man, water's rising. Die creeps, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you swinging in just to say hi. Well, man, I really appreciate it. We're just starting the Elemental Evil campaign tonight, so don't know how far we can actually get on the first night, but we're gonna see. We'll at least get these quests done to actually start the campaign. Look how long he took to fall. It's kind of funny. Oh, there we go. 82 lockboxes. What up, Jared, man? What's going on?
Let's clean up this dirt.
Welcome back, brother. How you doing?
I call upon the forces of the elemental plane of Earth.
Up to 6 like, guys. We're trying to get 10 likes a stream. We only need 4 more. Get out of here. Gaming, I'll check that out tonight. Thanks for giving me the name so I can write down. A lot of you guys don't have the same like YouTube names as you do PSN and stuff, so I get a lot of requests daily, and so it's hard to filter out some of them. But I will look for that tonight and accept if it's there. I don't think we got any keys yet for any chests. This is...
Water can grind down even the tallest mountain. You won't find us as easy to defeat.
Hey, Inked Up, man, what's going on? Alright, let's mess these guys up. Prevent the water seed ritual. That must just be this. Oh yeah, these are going to be some good rewards. Dude, these are so much better than what I'm wearing. Oh, I'm finally starting to look sweet too. Alright, back to Protectors.
Smart fighter.
Oh, gaming. I got keys. I got, like, there was 20 to start from the rewards vendor. You're talking about, like, the lockbox keys? There was, like, 20 to start, and I think I got, like, 13 left. I got them in the bank. Those are what they gave me for free. And for everyone that showed up last night, man, thanks a lot for showing up for that Friday stream. I had a lot of fun with Resident Evil 6 starting that out. And I think maybe next Friday we might do that again. I think next week, though, is going to be like a hard ReCore week. So we'll be playing a lot of ReCore next week. And if we have time, though, next weekend I want to get back into that Resident Evil 6 because that was pretty fun. So digging this robe. Chadley, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're at 8 likes, guys. 10 likes is the goal for every stream. We're already at 8, and we've only been going for like 30 minutes. You guys are great.
I'm an honest fighter.
I didn't know a level 70 guy coming out soon at the Zen store was even a thing. And I probably won't do that. I guess it depends on what it is. If it's just like another playable character race or something, I wouldn't do that.
Disturbing news indeed. I will make Sergeant Knox and Lord Neverember aware that the Black Earth mercenaries in Helmshold are more than they appear. It seems the disturbance I felt is due to the rise of elemental cults in the Sword Coast. One of the first priorities of any elemental cult is to create an elemental node. An elemental node is a location with a strong connection to an elemental plane. At the core of every node is an open two-way conduit to the plane of the corresponding element. This conduit is what gives the cult much of its power. I fear this may only be the beginning of this struggle. Please plant the seeds in the cradle beneath the tree.
Alright, let's go plant the seeds. Guys, we hit the like goal already. Thank you so much. We got that unofficial 10 like goal for every stream. Knocked it out of the park tonight.
The elemental threat continues. The Black Earth mercenaries were entrusted with the protection of Helmshold. The fact that they are secretly...
Oh man, you guys weren't kidding on this gear. Holy crap.
Concern to Lord Neverember. The elemental seeds you recovered have restored balance for a while. But the cult...
You and I will dispense justice together again! It seems the druid is suspicious of some monks, and we must investigate. Boo and I look forward to adventuring with you once more. Let us hope there will be much fighting. Boo has the chance to show his prowess. You will have to watch closely. His prowess is small and easy to
That's great. I like minks. Alright. Off to Pirate Skyhold. Guido, Swagward, you guys ready? Alright, cool. I'll meet you guys in Skyhold. So you get a level 70 tune with a bunch of bags 36 inventory slots, artifact weapons, an owlbear, an elemental evil campaign complete. What, I mean, why even... I'm not saying that that wouldn't be cool to have, but why even play the game then? Yeah, I guess it would be pretty cool for like a PvP if you wanted just a bad character to go in there and start tearing up.
Some weird-looking strangers came through here recently. They mentioned it. What do they call themselves now? Mystics, that was it. They said they were looking for a place to meditate in peace. Seemed harmless enough. We sent them out to the Isle of Wind and Flames, an earth moat not far off. If I were you, I'd stay away though. That big bald fellow just came through. Seemed like he meant business. Still, if you are sure you want to go, head back on the disguise ship. Costing off in a moment, and we can take you to the island.
Alright, so the monks are here somewhere. Investigate the Isle of Wind and Flames. Oh, wait, are we supposed to take the boat? Ah, I see. Oh no, I completely agree. Like, if you're into this game and you want to level up more people than 2 or 3, then yeah, I could see buying a level 70 and just going to town. And they do take, this does take a lot of time. There's a lot of time invested, but I just feel like I would miss something.
I'm an honest fighter.
Here you are at last. Boo was wondering where you got to. We are anxious for justice to be dispensed. With great violence!
Alright, let's do it. This is so sweet. This game has so much to offer. It's insane.
How come we're on guard detail? Why are those ear cultists running the show?
They keep saying there can be no fire without air. You have to admit, they have a point.
Rubbish! We're just as powerful as those howling goons. And I heard Vanifer's making a devastation orb.
Hey, someone's disabled the gate.
Are you having fun, Boo?
Oh, you guys are already fighting them. I like the cutscenes. I think I'll always end up watching them all the way through. Yeah, I think tomorrow night, guys, we're going to play WoW. I've been meaning to kind of catch up on that. It's been one of the many games that I have that I'm getting behind on, so play that for a couple hours tomorrow night. Knock out some other dungeons. Hopefully get a couple more levels in. I don't want to get too far behind, because when they start coming out with the raids, when they drop the raids and stuff like that, I want to be ready to go. Oh, man.
By the power of the conflagration of the elemental flame of fire, reveal to us the elemental change! Grant Manifer the power to complete the orb! The eternal flame will bathe the world in fire!
Whoa! Congrats, guys. We stopped it. Arcane. Well, I can. Yeah, I would say that there's a lot of content in this game, but if you're going to try to raise like every class up to 70, you'll probably eventually run out. These campaigns, though, are sweet. I think this is a cool idea, and I like how they even, with the dailies and stuff, they prolong them and make them take a little longer. That's what we're doing right now, Inked. We're doing the Elemental Evil. We're starting it. This is the beginning. It's huge. It's definitely bigger than Maze Engine, even though Maze Engine, with those dailies, is going to take a little while. Alright, Jared, man. We'll see you when you get back. Another lockbox. It's 83.
Fools, the tree of elemental balance cannot avail you. Our devastation orb will soon be complete. Our howling hatred will be unleashed, and Neverwinter will be destroyed.
That guy doesn't actually look that threatening, to tell you the truth. Got like a baby face going. Whoa. I'll summon this dwarf guy. Oh, very nice. Once again. Good items. Nope, you're just gonna open it. You can't? Does it say the I mean, I had to collect the reward. Now it says to speak to. Oh, by the time you complete this campaign, you'd be level 70? This is a long one, like, just looking at it. I don't know how fast you end up going through it. Alright, back to protectors.
The elemental threat can... Minsk is an interesting case. He was a legendary warrior who helped thwart diabolical plots in Baldur's Gate and on. However, that was over 100 years ago. He should have been long dead. From what I discovered, some force petrified Minsk, and he was left as a statue in Baldur's Gate. I do not know who cured his petrification or much else on the matter, but I am glad that he is here and on our side.
Alright, plant the seeds. I want to point out to you guys, too, that as of last night, we're now also streaming on Beam. So, you now have 3 ways you can watch Twitch.tv/zerohill, the YouTube channel, where I will always be streaming. But we also started on Beam last night, so...
Now that Morning Dawn knows what the cultists are...
I want that, too. I want all this stuff.
...destroy her balancing tree. This we must not allow. Neverwinter guards are brave and strong. They are not heroes.
Alright, go to guarding the Tree of Balance.
The 3 of us should stand guard on the tree. Go and relieve one of the guards on duty when you are ready to stand watch. No evil will escape our vigilance.
Alright, Guido, just waiting for you when you're ready. Yeah, but Beam just got bought out by Microsoft, I believe, and so that is a new streaming service. It's been going on for a little while, but definitely a smaller streaming service. less people streaming, less viewers watching. Very cool interface though, so if you guys want to check that out, it's beam.pro, and I'm under the name zerohill over there as well, so try to make it simple. You know, you gotta be the same everywhere. All right, let's do it. Alright, so let's go and protect this tree.
Go, my servants. Show them O Hydra's fury.
Oh, so don't sell the elemental evil armor even when you upgrade, because you can use it like to transmog. I do like my look, I must say. Hey, my man. Yeah, no, I didn't know that you initially found me by Neverwinter, but a lot of people have found me through Neverwinter. A lot of people. I think if you type like Neverwinter PS4 in YouTube, that a lot of my videos pop up in the front. There's another couple of people that do Neverwinter videos that are pretty prominent, but when the PS4 version came out, it for some reason took off pretty good. Alright, where are we going? Over here. Oh, get out of there. Yeah, I hear you, Chills. That is the dilemma, right? I mean, they're trying to get you to spend some money on Zen because it's a free game. They want you to purchase. Like, if you really like the game, well, you'll buy some bag space, you'll buy some stuff in Zen. So I can't blame them on that. It is a free-to-play game. Oh, Jesus, we've got Medusa head here.
Take the tree, then the rest of the city.
Where are they?
I will fight you in every tiny crevice.
Go.
Earth-worshipping fools. Where all others failed, the servants of Yansibin shall succeed.
Let's do it, let's do it. I love this dwarf fighter companion. Super cool. Alright, third on YouTube if you just type in Neverwinter. That's cool, man. You can't complain about that. The huge tree, Jared, the huge tree that they're talking about is the one we're in front of right now. This is the one we're fighting in front of. Look at this giant! Joker, man, what's going on? It's been a little while. How you been?
We must flee to recover our forces.
We had them, you spineless fish! Calm yourself. We follow the plan.
The tree will mean nothing once we have crafted all the orbs.
Fine. Then we flee.
Claim your reward. Where is it? I want that hat. It's not letting you open it? Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I don't know what Guardian fighters or the Great Sword fighters look like, but I mean, your guy looks pretty sweet. Definitely look cooler than mine before I started getting these. God, 12 likes, guys. You guys are knocking it out of the park tonight. Thank you.
I'm an honest fighter.
Invoke your patron.
Reporting back to her. Jeez, you know you run faster than I ride this lion.
Balance
Or
is
tiger.
restored for the moment,
It's not a,
but we
because it's not a
must
lion.
remain vigilant.
43,000 experience.
The elemental threat continues.
Alright, so interesting. There's a bunch of quests she has now.
Helmshold is under dire threat.
Reclaiming the rock.
The tree of elemental balance
The
is
drowned
safe.
soul, and then we got some dailies too. On the island of Wind and Flames. So I guess we need to do these. Let's see what the campaign looks like. Oh. Oh, alright. So actually, there's a lot of trees to go up here. The drowned shore. Okay, so let's... I'm just going to go ahead and get all of these right now. So if you guys want, I got all 4 quests. Reclaiming the rock is the second. Alright, so what we'll do first is the drowned shore. So let's That's where I'll be heading, to the drowned shore. Skip the blue ones? Are those just I mean, do you need that stuff though for later on? I guess not. You guys know more than me. Maybe I'll drop the blues then. I got enough dailies to do with the maze engine.
We must be ready to
You can't go?
The drowned shore. The result of the crushing wave cult's devastation orb. Led by Gar Shatterheel, the cult has taken over the old Black Dagger ruins and are working together with other vile humanoids to control the region. All war in
talk to
this
the
region
druid.
has only just begun.
The drowned shore. Oh, this is like a whole new area.
Nature weeps for this loss of balance.
Sorry, friend, but it is unsafe to travel through this region right now. Oh, the Archdruid sent you to help. Well, if you have Morning Dawn's trust, then you have mine. You are most welcome here.
Ta-da! Oh, this is cool then. This is like a brand new questing area. So this campaign opened up a lot of content.
I'm starting to believe these trolls and lizard folk have disrupted my very profitable and, quite honest, I assure you, mining business. I'm glad Neverwinter is taking this seriously and having an adventurer deal with this instead.
You ready to rack up a...
Well, if you just did the quest with us, you should. All it had us do was talk to the druid to finish the quest. I wonder if your guy is like bugged or something. At the end of every quest, you're having a problem.
Good luck keeping hail. I am Belenorel, Ranger of the Emerald Enclave.
Maybe logging out and logging back in. So you can't go to the map and come to where we're at? Because the drowned shore is probably a spot that's locked out normally.
If we can defend this point, we'll eventually starve cities in dark.
Alright, and so then quest-wise, I'm going to get rid of the reclaiming the rock too. I'll just pick that one back up afterward. I don't want to get confused with these quests.
Could you collect some of the sand and bring it to us?
Well, we'll hang out here for a second, Guido, try to figure it out. But, I mean, we all just did the quest. It should have worked. If you were on it too, that's the only way you could have done it.
We must be ready to defend ourselves at a moment's notice.
Look at that. Definitely looking a lot sweeter now. Finally looking like a high-level character. Alright, so what do we have for you? No runestones with all fence slot powers. That sucks. What's the chance? Need to get him a ring as well.
The Emerald Enclave will fight to preserve this land.
Let me acquaint you with me business.
Oh, dude, these lizard dudes are huge. Maybe, I don't know, because it doesn't make any sense that you didn't get it. I mean, we ended the quest together, so all you had to do was talk to the archdruid at the end of the quest, and it gave you the next part. Well, when we were fighting the tree, did you leave and go back to Protector's Enclave? Yeah, because all you did was turn it in the quest, and you got the rest. Look up the elemental campaign in the campaign guide and see what it says. If it says that you're on it, or if it says that you still have to finish the quest. It says to complete the quest? Yeah, so you should just have to talk to the druid. What does your quest journal say?
What could these sea creatures want in the mines?
Journal. Let's see if I can show completed quests. It'd take forever to look through all these, try to figure out.
Even these stormy skies feel unnatural.
You already feel the damage difference with these new weapons and everything.
Any more of this rain, we'll all have trench foot.
Yeah, Guido, I wish I could see what you were doing, because I mean it doesn't make a lot of sense that you'd finish the quest and then it wouldn't let you do anything. The only thing I think is that it bugged out or something, maybe if you log out and log back in.
We must be ready to defend ourselves at a moment's notice.
I'll just be hunting these the sap while we wait. This dwarf is a beast. That's really weird, man. Yeah, but you did it with us, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. That's why I say I wish I could see what it says. Because if you go to the Elemental Evil campaign, it should show 0% unlocked. Before, it didn't. It didn't show anything. It should say underneath Elemental Evil 0% unlocked. Does it say that? Then you might have it. You might be good to go. You just can't come to the... And if you go to the Archdruid, she doesn't talk to you? Well, she's got, like, when you turn that quest in, she's got like 5 quests. So if she isn't giving you 5 different quests, one of which is to come to the Dawn Shore here, then something's going on. One more sap. Let's see what we can get.
Excellent. I admit I won't relish the thought of ingesting this sap, but most of us haven't eaten anything for days now. I've received some scouting reports, and we've found out who's leading the lizard folk in their raids on supply caravans. I think you know what needs to be done.
Ooh, okay. I think I do.
Dwelling deep within the mines is a lizard folk shaman known as the Tide Master. He's been directing the lizard folk to thwart any of our attempts to recover supplies, be it from caravans, local villages, and even the nearby wilderness.
Just kind of messing with these quests waiting for you, man, but I don't know what to... I mean, there's not really anything I can do to help you. I don't know.
Disrupt the lizard folk long enough for our supply routes to be opened up. If we're better equipped, we won't have to rely on you to...
Come on, Swag, you got to get these sap out here before we move on to the next part. Yeah, as soon as we defended that tree and we left the area with the tree, you have to leave because that's like an instance. You go back to the main area. You just go right back to the tree, but you ran with me because I even said, hey, my cat, you're running faster than my cat. And when all you did was talk to the druid, and she gave you finished that out, and she gave you 5 more quests to go to the next area. Yeah, if she's not giving them to you, then something's wrong, like something's bugged or something. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, and we gotta go into this mine. I gotta wait for you guys. Here you go, Swag. You gotta collect these saps. "250 lizard folk have been slain."
Gotta fight something. Hands are getting rusty. Which one is ahead?
Shit, this guy's hit hard. We need your meat shield, Vito. Well, you just work on it. I mean, if you figure it out, I'm gonna be on a whole heck of a lot longer tonight. But if you figure it out, we'll redo these quests. Not a big deal. It's just the beginning of the campaign. You could probably, truthfully, do this kind of stuff solo for the next time that you get on. I'm sure it's just something to do with some kind of weird bug that's going on. Maybe if you update the game file, it'll fix. But it's really weird that it let you do the whole thing, and then all of a sudden it's... Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. He's been challenged. Guido Jr. has been taken out.
I'm an honest fighter.
want in the mines.
You actually did it! I didn't think you'd survive 5 seconds out there. Wait, what was her name? Oh, that's right. I've heard of you. I apologize for my earlier behavior. You've got to understand, I've got a small mining business I'm trying to maintain. It's all quite stressful. If you're feeling charitable, I could use more of your help. Oh, and my name's Udo Stonekin. It's a pleasure. Now, Jill.
The Emerald Enclave will fight to preserve this land. My rangers have reported the lizard folk are in chaos. At this rate, we'll be refreshed with supplies in no time. That will be good for you too, my friend. You've helped us in our fight, but you will be needed elsewhere. We'll be able to defend ourselves, while you move forward to deal with the true threat to Drowned Shore.
Ooh, alright, will be. Gaming Universe, yeah, if you get up to 60 by Tuesday, the next weekend, man, if you want to get into this, that would be cool. Just start the Elemental Evil campaign, and there's no point in getting into the Maze engine with us because of the daily. We've already started the dailies, so there's no way to catch up if we continue doing the dailies on a regular basis.
Something unnatural. Greetings. I am Alinda Greenwood, Druid of the Emerald Enclave. I've noticed a strange symbol etched on items worn by these aquatic invaders. They seem to treasure this symbol. We need to know what it means if we're going to strike them. I'd like you to take a symbol from one of the aquatic humanoids and compare it to images in a book that once belonged to Yolanda.
Compare it to the book.
He was killed.
Right before those soggy humanoids hit us, we'd struck a nice vein of silver ore in Silver Drip Mine. That ore can be used to forge all manner of very expensive weapons and armor. We know these beasts are working for the cult of the Crushing Wave. There's enough ore in those mines to supply an entire army with weapons and armor. Can you bring me back at least some of the ore that's left? I'll make sure the ore gets in the hands of the Neverwinter army. For the right price, of course.
Alright, we'll have to go get some ore.
Rolls from out of the sea. What next?
Because Guido's not here, let's go ahead and switch out. I'm going to send him training.
I'm an honest fighter.
Bring retro. There we go. Chris the Glitcher. What's going on, man? Alright, here we go. 2 casters, 2 companions. Oh, I guess we gotta go this way. Damn trolls. Oh, am I missing the mining? Yeah, I guess I am. But you could probably sell a lot of stuff in the stronghold, but we were doing it the other night, and there's definitely some... I mean, we ended up wiping as a full group on some of those heroic encounters. Especially the one where we were with Dritz. Alright, that is 3 out of 8 for me. Nice. Very nice. Two more of the silver. Whoa, 10,000 experience per order. That would be a lot, especially just starting out. You'd power level pretty quick doing that. I can open that, but I don't really care to. Where are the ore? Where's the ore? There's the ore. That's all I care about anymore is ore. Kind of wondering, like, what else is back here. Oh, we're getting close. Looks like we're coming to the end. No luck still, Guido? That's a bummer, man. There's got to be something going on. I wonder if you look on Google if there's anything on that. I'm sure you're not the only one that's had this problem. You ready, Swag? What's up? I guess that's it. I guess that's just like the end. Return to the surface. Thought there would at least be like a boss or something in there.
I'm an honest fighter.
Smart fighter. Which one is that?
Where am I going? Where am I going? Good deal of searching. Okay, return. You just come up here, Swag, and I guess you just kind of like get to this point and it gives it to you. And then we have a mine up here. I'm not going to enter that though. There's no reason to go in there. I had to do that book search, Inked. I didn't know what that was, but I figured I might as well grab it while I'm out there. Might as well grab this again. We'll probably kill another 200 doing the rest of these.
That's the ore we seek! By Doomathoin's secret stash, you're a handy sort to have around.
It's the symbol of all. We need to lure out the masters of these aquatic humanoids. The symbol you found indicates they worship All Hydra, which gives me an idea. I need you to recover more of these symbols. Return them to me, and I'll see them defaced and spread throughout the area. The cultists may not care about losing faceless monsters, but they will care about their god being insulted. In their anger, they'll make a mistake, and that is when we'll attack.
Cool, I got that other shirt on too. I've been using that level 1 shirt all the way up until this point. Alright, so we did a pretty decent amount. Let's check out this campaign. I'm still technically at 0 because we need to do all the quests in this area and defeat the Shiver Timber, Morgan Shiver Timber, in order to get that part of the elemental evil done. But not a bad start for the night, and we worked on the maze engine daily, so that's pretty cool. Guys, I'm going to take off. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for knocking the hell out of that like button when we first got here. Breaking the 12 likes in the first half hour. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. Not 100% sure with what, but most likely World of Warcraft tomorrow. And then we got Recore this week. So I hope you guys are excited for that game. If you don't know what it is, check it out on YouTube. It's called Recore, R-E-C-O-R-E. It is an Xbox exclusive by the people that did Mega Man, and some of the minds behind the people that did Metroid Prime. So when you check out the gameplay of that, I mean, you could really tell the two differences, but it really looks sweet. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a sweet new IP. I cannot wait to get into that. So that will be this week. We also have BioShock Collection coming out this week that I will be streaming probably on Friday Fun Nights. So thanks for everybody being there yesterday, and thanks for everyone that came out tonight. So you all have a good night. Chills, you have a good night. Gaming Universe, have a good night. Inked Up, you take it easy, man. I know there's a lot of you in here. I don't want to I don't want to miss anybody. But Chris the Gamer, the Good Joke, Swag Lord, thank you guys all for hanging out tonight, having a good time. I will see you tomorrow. You take it easy. Guido, try to work on that quest. Try to figure out what's going on. I will scour Google tomorrow during the day, and maybe I'll have some information for you tomorrow night. And then we can continue on this. So that's the first part of the Elemental Evil, and we will continue when we come back. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good Saturday evening, and I'll see you tomorrow night.